Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Taurus? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I hope you all had a very beautiful weekend. I love you guys. I hope you all caught up on all of the videos. Thank y'all so much for your beautiful comments, your genuine hearts. I really, really appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you for being my top five best supporters. Okay, you are right there at number 2. Okay, thank y'all so much, Taurus. I love you guys. So let's get into it. Spirit guides, God, give me clarity, understanding. Most of all, I need your protection. This is for Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in your energy. Let's see how you're feeling. With your permission, I appreciate it. With your permission. Okay, permission. Oh, all right. Everything, Taurus, happens in divine timing. I know, sweetheart, sir. It's like you waiting. I'm waiting, Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy. I know, Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy, but I just wish that divine timing hurry up a little bit. Something you just been sitting there waiting for a change, waiting for something to happen, something that you want to occur. Okay, and it's not that you don't have patience about it, but you sure would like for the universe, for God, whoever your higher source is, to did they forget about me, Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy? Did God, spirit guys, whoever your highest, didn't know, they didn't forget about you. It's spirit guys, God gonna give it to you when they know you're ready for it, Taurus. Okay, I could be talking to somebody that wear their hair purple. Okay, spirit is showing me a purple hair, so this is for somebody. Purple hairstyle. Okay, that part right there. I know, divine timing is something, baby. It is. It's like what spirit guys got ready for you to have it. It's gonna be perfect timing. Tell me more about this divine timing, spirit. Tell me more, for my beautiful Tauruses, about this divine time. Yeah, you worried about something. What's on your mind? Something you worried about, and you just wanting it to come through. Some of you are worried. Oh, don't worry. Let me tell you what happens when you worry, baby. Sweetheart, sir, whoever you are. I can be talking to somebody got orange hair, red hair, purple hair, or you just, it just, that's, that color can be your favorite color, okay? But when you worry, when you sit and worry and contemplate, you know what you do, Taurus? You bring in more worryation. You're telling the universe to bring me more things I can worry about. Okay, so try your best to shift your mindset of worryation. Okay, try to think of something to be grateful and thankful for. Because if you sit there and you worry, waiting for something to happen, something you worried about that you want to come to fruition, then what's happening is that you're bringing on more things to come towards you that's not good for you. Okay. I'm Positive Thoughts of Energy. I'm a very strong intuitive reader. I am also an energy healer. I'm here to help guide you. Okay? Help guide you, change your perspective, okay? But you got to stop that right there. You got to stop worrying so much. And I know you could say that sounds very, we hear that all the time, But I'm telling you, the more you worry, baby, whatever it is, the more you worry, more worryation gonna come. Okay? You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're so beautiful. Spirit is showing me in my mind's eye, my third eye. You're so beautiful. Okay? Everything is going to work out. Everything's going to be all right. All right, baby? I need you to turn all that worryation, and I need you to practice gratitude and gratefulness, even though your situation, you don't see it in the naked eye. But I need you to transmute that into positivity and watch how your energy shift and watch how things start to turn around in your favor. But you must get out of this energy of worryation. Okay, of worryation, waiting for a change to come, waiting for a change to happen, waiting for something to come through, waiting for something to come to the surface, something you've been worried about. You're waiting on something. You're ready for it. Spirit guys, tell me more about this. I love you guys, but we got to learn how to transmute worryation, because worryation will make more problems. That's more problems. You are inviting more problems into your life. Okay? All right? Let's turn that. I know it's easy said than done. You think Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy don't know that, baby? I know that. I know it's easy said than done, but you must do it. Okay? Let's see what's going on. Tell me more. Give me another card, a confirmation card, Spirit, for Taurus. Ask for guidance. Okay? Now, some of you may know this, and a lot of you already know this. Remember, everybody's on different timelines, okay? Some of you already been through this. Some of you going through this right now. Some of you, this is coming up in your near future. Ask for guidance. I need you to go in prayer. I need you to pray to God, whoever your higher source. I need you to talk to your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever, that you get your prayer across, and you ask guidance. You ask them to help you. Ask for guidance. Spirit guides is saying, God ain't gonna step in unless you ask him to step in. Okay? God or whoever your higher source is not gonna step in until you ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for the assistance that you need. That means when you ask and you go in prayer or you ask for it, okay? Now, I don't know about y'all. If you're very tapped in and your ancestors can't stand to see you cry, okay, if you're tapped in, spiritually tapped in, and you tapped into the higher source without any middleman, when I tell you, the only thing you got to do is start crying, baby, I'm telling you, God gonna come through, say, ancestral high vibration, your spirit guides, your angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, oh, they coming in a hurry. Shed a little bit of tears. Shed a little bit of tears when you asking for this guidance. Okay, some of you are worried about where you're headed, and you need to know, am I on the right path, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy? I'm worried about where I'm going. I'm worried about where I'm headed. I don't know where I'm going. Is this the right move? Should I make this move? Should I go left? Should I go right? Some of you are worried. You need guidance in where you're going, where you're headed. You need assistance. I need you to call on God. I need you to ask your spirit guides, okay, to guide you, to give you the answers, okay, and give you the okay sign that I'm on the right path. Now, some of you are literally on the right path, but because it's still rocky, and it may be, you may be coming out of the dark night of the soul, or coming out of that purging, that it still may be a little rocky, a little bumpy, and you think that you're not on the right track. You think you're not headed in the right direction because you at the tail end of the storm. My God. My God. The reason why it feels like you ain't on the right path, because you on the tail end of the storm. Whoa, my God. Did you ever think about that? See, even though the breakthrough is coming through, but see, even in a tornado, you gotta, and even though the big storm done came through, but the tail end of it got to finish off. So whether this is a purge that you're going through, that you had to purge off some things that no longer serve you, dark night or so, you at the end of it, you at the end of it, but it has to, dissipate. Okay. So it's something that you're worried about. Okay. One more confirmation for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Pray. My God. Ah! Woo! But when I tell you, honey, I know you got to pray. You got to pray. And and Spirit brought this into my energy when I was in the bed and I was sleeping and resting because my body was hurting so bad. But Spirit guys, God done healed me because I woke up and I was cold, okay? So I know I had an out-of-body experience. Let me tell you something. Spirit guys, God said, I need you to give, I don't know which sign it is, but I need you to give them a spiritual healing prayer. And I'm not going to take your hand this time. But what I want you to do, Taurus, now I need y'all to take your time. Where did it go? Where is it at? Let me get it. Go grab your healing oil. I'm going to go grab mine. Go grab your healing oil. My God, I knew this was for somebody. Let me get my healing oil. Go grab your healing oil, Taurus. Okay. All right. And you might have to listen to it more than one time. You might have to listen to this video more than one time, Tara. But go grab your healing, or go grab your oil, whatever oil you got that you pray over. Okay. Now I got my healing oil right here, and I ain't gonna hold your hand, but I want you to open your hand to yourself. Okay, that part right there. Oh, we about to get into it. Whatever that worryation, whatever you want to come through, whatever you trying to break through, I need you to pray, okay? Now get your oil. Get your oil. I got my oil. Okay? There go my oil, baby. All right, get your healing oil. Okay? Grab that healing oil, baby. Right there. And I need you to take grasp to this prayer. And I need you to take your hands and I need you to pray all across your prayer. And I need you to say, Spirit, guys, God, which are in heaven, I be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us our day, our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thou is the kingdom and the heart and the power of God forever. Amen. Now listen to me. Listen to me. I ask Spirit, guys, God, whoever is trying to hinder your blessings or trying to confuse your spirit, that I ask Spirit, guys, God, to remove any slick monitoring spirit that's trying to devour your intellect. I ask Spirit, guys, God, anybody that is trying to block your finances, your health, your everything, that I ask it to be removed, okay? I ask Spirit, guys, God, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, okay, Ariel, okay, Archangel Michael, to come in, to step in, to assist whoever this is right now, that needs this right now, this prayer to come through. I ask you, Spirit, guys, God, give them a sign. Whoever's listening under the sound of my voice, give them the sign that they are on the right track. No weapon, listen. I need you to listen to me right now. If you don't listen to nothing else I say anymore in life, I need you to rub your hands together. Okay? Rub and massage your hands, and I need you to say this prayer. Okay? That part right there. All right? No weapon. No weapon formed against me shall and will not prosper. No weapon formed against me shall and will not prosper. And I need you to rub that all through your hands. That's your anointing on yourself. Anoint yourself. Anoint yourself. Anoint yourself. Anoint whatever it is in your mind. I need you to pray. Spirit guides, God say, I need you to pray right now. I need you now. I need you now. Yes. Ask for assistance. Get on your knees and pray. You ain't even got to get on your knees. You just start talking and start praying. Ask Spirit guides, God. You don't have to. Don't worry. Don't be. Listen. Do not worry. Leave it to Spirit. Leave it to God. Okay? Pray and leave it alone. Let go. Let God. But I need you to anoint your hands. The power is in your hand. The power is in your tongue. What you speak, it shall come forth. I pray, whoever listened to me, that anything that is hindering, any hindering spirit to be removed. Any hindering spirit to be removed. My God. Don't get me started. And there go at the bottom of the deck, the light. Things are getting ready to come to light. You're about to see I told you, I say, you at the end of the storm and you're about to see the light. You're at the end, you're at the tail end of the storm and the light is here. Spirit guides God, the light. I don't know who needed to hear this afternoon, Sunday evening, on June the 29th, 2025. But I'm telling you, when you pray and you anoint yourself and you anoint your hands in the power of the tongue, the power of the tongue. I don't know who you are, but you know how to say your own prayer. You say your own prayer because, baby, you're about to see the light. God is about to reveal this very situation and about to guide you into lightness. You're just at the tail end of the storm. You at the tail end of the dark night of the soul. You at the tail end of purging. You at the tail end of the very thing that you're waiting for it to come in divine timing. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Look at that happiness. You will smile. You're about that frown is turning upside down because Spirit guys, God is here. The Spirit wants you to practice gratitude. Help is on the way. My God, who needed to hear this? Who needed to hear this? Who needed to hear this? I want you to put praying hands in the comment. Praying hands in the comment. Praying, my hands are anointed. My hands are anointed. Yes, my hands, put in the comment, my hands are anointed. My hands are anointed. Put the prayers, help is on the way. Continue to practice gratitude, okay? Taurus, continue to practice gratitude, grateful, thankfulness. Because it's on its way, baby. It's on its way. Taurus, it's on its way. Help is on its way. Pray, baby, pray, 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 pray. The power is in your hand. The power is in your tongue. Okay, the power is in your hand. The power is in your tongue. I cannot make this up. Spirit guys, God say the light. You see that light? You see that light? Do you see that light? Oh, I know. There you go. There you go. There you go. Speak it, speak it, speak it, speak it. I feel your energy. I feel your energy. Speak it, speak it, speak it. There you have it. Okay. I'm just saying. Let's see what this is that you're worried about, baby. What you worried about? What you worried about? Spirit, talk to me. What is it that my beautiful out of the tarot deck? What's going on here? Pray, baby. When you pray and practice gratitude, the light, everything is coming to light. Everything is about to fall into place. Everything is about to come to light, but you got to pray. You got to ask for guidance. You got to ask Spirit guides, God, to help you. And don't be afraid. You don't have to worry, and don't you be afraid, because joy comes in the morning. Troubles, they don't last always. Oh, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And when you're feeling hopeless, just reach your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. Your help is in my hand. My hands is in your. I can't get it all, but you understand what I'm trying to say. You don't have to worry. And don't you be afraid. Okay? Trouble don't last always. All right? Oh, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe. Oh, Miss Pastor Thoughts of Energy, you know God. Baby, let me tell you something. I was a Christian. I was religious before I became spiritual. And only difference between Christian and spirituality is that I cut out the middleman and it's just me and God. I go straight to the source, baby. Okay? I go straight to the source. All right? It's in me. Everything is going, let me tell you something. Everything is going to work out. If you're worrying about court, if you're worrying about something in court, or if you're going to make it, baby, you're going to work out good karma. Your 9 of Pentacles, you're going to be balanced. You're self-sufficient. You're going to be all right. Okay, joy comes in the morning light. You don't have to worry and you don't have to be afraid because joy comes in the morning light and trouble does not last always. Justice is here. Balance is coming. The Nine of Pentacles is independent, self-sufficient. You're going to make it out on your own. You're going to make it on your own. If some of you are on your own right now and you wonder how you're going to pay this and do that and how this going to come through or how that is going to come through, justice is here. Justice is here. Okay, that part right there. Just Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. Six of Pentacles. Okay, reciprocity. It's coming. The light. Spirit guys, God is here. Is here. Heard your prayer. Okay, some of you may already prayed this. Okay. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. No more penny pinching. Okay, your finances. Whatever that has had you bound and stuck with the Four of Pentacles, and this could be your pentacles. Okay, your money, your finances. Yeah, unblocked. You about to get a breakthrough in your justice. Maybe some of you about to get some money in the justice that's gonna help you with to get your independency back. You're gonna be happy again, be able to smile again, turning that worryation into smile. See how you're smiling. Red lipstick could be your favorite color. The light is here. Spirit guys, God heard your prayer. My God. You don't have to worry. You're not going to see this coming. Spirit guys is getting ready to, this light, you're moving out of the storm, baby. You're going over I told you at the tail end of the storm. My God. And the Six of Swords is the tail end of the storm. You're moving over the calmer waters. You're about to see the light. Okay, you about to see the light at the end of the tunnel. God is, some of you may have saw the spirit light, the spiritual realm when you were praying, or the light. Okay, help us is on its way. Look at the light. Look at the light. Look at the light. Look at the spirit. Look at that. I can't make this up. You are at the tail end of the storm. Here come the light, baby. Here it comes. Here it comes. Look at that world card at the bottom of the deck. New beginnings. Okay, new everything. New doors, new chances, new opportunities. New you. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Look at that death card. It's over. You made it through the dark night of the soul. You made it through the purging. The storm is over now. The storm is over now. My God, the storm is over now. The 10 of Pentacles, baby. Some money coming from the justice system. No more penny pinching. You going from troubling times to prosperity. You're going from lacking to stacking. You're going from blessings, okay? You're going from not having nothing, trying to figure out how you're going to do something with the Two of Wands here. You're going from the Two of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. New money, new beginning, new love, new everything. Oh, Spirit guys, God heard your cry. Yeah, you prayed. Look at that, Four of Swords. You prayed. I don't know who you are, but you prayed. Okay, you prayed. Some of you been on your sick bed. Some of you been sick. Some of you been worried. Some of you just been praying. And I'm here to tell you that Spirit guys is coming in with the reciprocity. Okay, you asked for guidance. You asked for help, and your prayer came through. And some of you got your confirmation through a reader. Hello, I am that reader. I am that reader to deliver this message to you. Some of you getting a reading right now. That's confirmation that you are right here at the right place at the right time. That I am delivering this good news to you. Tell me more, Spirit. King of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Boom! Tower card behind that. Baby. Look at that. Sudden, your finances, your stability, housing, whatever this may mean to everybody, because this is going to mean different to everybody. But you getting ready to have sudden changes for the positive about finances, about your living, about a job, about new opportunities, new everything, new whatever it is. You're about to have a sudden change with the Tower of positivity in your finances. The King of Pentacles is stability. Okay? The King of Pentacles is stability. The King of Pentacles is being stable, having a stable place to live, having a stable income, having a stable everything, okay? Some of you could have a stable connection coming in of a soulmate coming into your life as well. Whoo, baby. I tell you, honey, prayer will change things. Prayer will change things. You just got to, yeah. Queen of Cups, baby. Look at that. Your compassion, your love, your caring. Spirit guides felt your tears, felt your sincere prayer, because the Queen of Cups is somebody that's a healer. Okay, somebody that can get a prayer across, a compassionate empath, a very caring. When you pray, you put all your feelings. Okay, when you talk to higher source, you put all your feelings into it. Okay, and Spirit guides, God heard your prayer. Help is on the way. Look at that, my God, and it's coming from the Spirit, from the high source. And you wonder, divine timing? Well, the divine timing is here. Let me get clarification. I know I got a lot of clarification. Look at the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All your wishes are about to be fulfilled. Okay? All your wishes about to be fulfilled. Ace of Wands. Okay? Inspiration, new ideas. You've been in hermit mode. You've been doing a lot of reflection. I told you some of you went through the dark night of the soul. And you were at the tail end of your storm. And look what it is doing. You've been in hermit mode. Okay. Yeah. Ever since you walked away from something, you let something go. And now you are in the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You're working hard. Some of you going to get married. 4 4s can be very significant. 4 of Pentacles, 4 4s. Okay. Yeah. Boundaries. You finally set boundaries. The sun is here. Happy days. Happy days are here again. You're finally about to see the sunshine, baby. Ma'am, sir, I don't know who you are. I don't, but I just heard spirit. I just heard somebody holler. I just heard that spirit. I just heard somebody holler. Yes, I heard somebody holler with both of their hands, and I just saw it. Spirit just showed me somebody holler with both of their hands in the air. Oh my goodness, somebody needed to hear this. A loud came out. Okay. Yes. And it says you're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So some of you, you don't realize that we block our own blessings by shutting down. Okay, when you shut down, you're not allowing spirit guides God to do the work that God needs to do in your life. And so some of you had to make a choice. You had to make a choice, okay? Some of you were being stubborn, but you had to make this choice. You had to listen and make a choice, okay? And it says you're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to go take. That's what you were worried about. If you needed guidance, which way to go, what should you do? Okay. And I feel like you realize that, you had to stop blocking yourself, blocking your own way through. Okay. When you stop blocking your own way through, that's when you started. In other words, you prayed and you let go and let God. And that's when you allow spirit guides God to work on your behalf. You were actually slowing down the process because you were trying to hold on, or try to, you were procrastinating the decision that you needed to make, or you were worried about where you were going. You know how it's like, God, should I go down that road? Am I going that? Should I make that right? Should I make this left? And it's like you were standing in the middle of the road. And it's like, okay, when you ask for God and ask spirit guides for help and pray about it, then that's when you moved out of the way. When you moved out of the way, and it says here, when you allow, sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. When you got out of the middle of the street and you prayed and you let go and let God, that's when God's showing up. Yeah, when you release. I can't make this up. When you release that situation and you reassess it, you released it and you reassessed it, and that's when you allowed your prayer to come through. You don't have to worry. You broke free. Congratulations, Taurus. And don't you be afraid, 'cause joy comes in the morning. Troubles, they don't last always. Oh, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. Oh, I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands. Until next time, Taurus.